if your private part is scratching you, you can get some peppermint, get some pepper, some habanero pepper, and rub it there instead of spoiling the lives of young ones. Hello guys, good afternoon, welcome to a brand new video. My name is Ebunwa. If you're seeing this beautiful face for the first time, don't even doubt it. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well, so that you get notified whenever I post new videos, and you're welcome to the family. Today I am going to tell you how to note if your child is being abused or sexually molested, especially by someone close to you. Most of the time when sexual molestation happens to children, it is always somebody close to your family. It's either an uncle, an aunt, a family friend, a close relative, someone that you trust, that you can leave your children, that you can even tell that child to go and sleep in his or her room. Usually those are the people that molest your children. So quickly, let us look at those points. Number one, if your child starts running away from someone, please note, especially someone that the child always greets cheerfully, somebody that the child will hug, uncle, auntie, welcome, and suddenly the child starts to run away whenever they visit you, or the child is telling you, oh, I don't want to visit Uncle Lagbaja's house, I don't want to go to Sister Lagbaja's place. Please interview that child. Maybe, I'm not saying it's a litmus test, but maybe that person is sexually molesting the child, or one way or the other is abusing the child. Number two, if your child suddenly becomes rude to an adult, please watch out. You know, when you start telling a child, don't you see Mr. A? Then the child be like, when I now see him, I don't want to greet him. Mr. A, welcome, oh. And usually this is a child that will kneel down to greet that person. This is a child that will prostrate to greet that person. Mommies and daddy, please take note. It might be that the person is an abuser. The person might be sexually molesting the child, or maybe showing some advances to the child that the child does not like. Usually children, I don't think they just become rude all of a sudden. Another thing I'm going to say is, if you notice an abrupt change in your child, you know, a child who is usually cheerful is now becoming moody, you know, your extrovert child is becoming introvert, especially in the presence of certain individuals. Please note, mommies and daddies, especially in the presence of certain people, your child who talks the whole house before no longer talks, a child who will go out of her way to do things, she's now becoming very reserved. Now she only wants to sleep and sleep and sleep. She only wants to stay in her room. You know, she's becoming uninterested in family activities or anything that involve this particular person being present. The child is avoiding that scenario, or avoiding the situation where that person comes to visit you. Please note, you know, if your child suddenly becomes strangely quiet, please note. If you see all of these things happening in your child, you might want to sit down that child, ask he or she. And I am saying he or she because it doesn't just happen to girls, even though it is rampant in girls, but boys are being raped as well. I don't know why auntie, an adult woman, you will now go and rape an 8-year-old boy, 3-year-old, 4-year-old. For what? If your private part is scratching you, you can get some peppermint, get some pepper, some habanero pepper, and rub it there instead of spoiling the lives of young ones. And of course, it is rampant in girls. Please, I beg you, if you are an abuser, please stop it, because the wrath of God definitely is upon you. The damage that you do to children is not even funny at all, and it doesn't leave their memories. Parents, I beg you, please watch over your children. I'm not saying you become overly protective. Give them some space to explore, but make sure that they do it with some guides. Guide them. Tell them the repercussion of doing one or two things. Let them know the parts that cannot be touched. Teach them the parts of their body. Stop saying it's kokoro. Call it the name. Tell them the name of the parts of their body. Let them be aware. I'm going to stop here. I pray that God will protect all our children in Jesus' name. Now, make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you're yet to. And I am going to see you people in my next video. God bless you and stay vigilant. Mommies, daddies, please stay vigilant. Goodbye.